Good afternoon, Chair Darnielle, members of the committee. My name is Rachel Seevers, and I'm an attorney with the AVID program at Disability Rights Washington. And for the past 4 years, I've been conducting routine prison monitoring in our prisons and can tell you that our population is aging. This was an issue that we first started talking to the Concerned Lifers Organization and Black Prisoners Caucus at Monroe about probably a year ago, because as we go through our prisons, we see the number of lower bunks or accessible cells or dialysis units are limited, and our prison population is aging. DOC is projecting over, I think, 800 people over capacity in the next 2 years, with almost 1 in 5 people being over the age of 50. Washington isn't unique in that, but I think the CLO and BPC at Monroe came to this idea of how do we address this population? How do we start to decrease our population while maintaining public safety? And I think this bill is tremendous. I think some of the things I wanted to point out that are most compelling about it is, first, it recognizes the racial inequities in our criminal justice system by ensuring that the newly formed Post-Conviction Review Board is more representative of the communities most impacted by crime. It also allows for appointment of counsel for those who are indigent, and it also provides for additional assistance for people with disabilities, including cognitive and intellectual disabilities, serious mental illness, who may not otherwise be able to access this system and would otherwise spend additional decades perhaps in prison because of their disability. The bill also provides for early notification for victims, so I wanted to just point that out in particular. It's something that we have tried very hard to talk to survivors and advocates for survivors about what additional services and supports would be useful to them in this process, and have put particular emphasis on making sure that people are aware of the Victim Offender Dialogue Program and that those voices are heard in this process while making it a sort of forward-looking restorative justice scheme. The bill also puts Washington in line with many other states that have realized our 3 strikes laws have resulted in the over-incarceration of a graying prison population of people that pose no risk to the community at great human and financial cost. And I wanted to sort of, when we started this project, we met with the BPC and the CLO at Monroe, and we made a video with them. And it's up on our website, and it shows sort of the faces of the people in the prisons that we're talking about. And they talk about what it would mean to them to have hope, and what they've learned from the people that they've been serving for 20 years with, and what lessons they've taken from them. And one of them sort of said, you know, there's no person you'd find that doesn't have worth. And that's what this bill does. It says you have worth, and you can ask for a review for that. And so I urge you, thank you, Senator Darnielle, for your leadership, and thank the committee for considering this legislation.